His Holiness Jain Acharya Shri Lokesh Ji is a globally respected Jain spiritual leader dedicated to promoting non-violence, Ahimsa, peace, harmony, and environmental sustainability. With over 40 years of humanitarian and spiritual service, he has addressed several global platforms, including the United Nations, in the United Kingdom, in the United States, and the Canadian parliaments, as well as the Parliament of World Religions in 2015 and 2023, respectively. He was honored with the National Communal Harmony Award in 2010 and the American Presidential Award most recently in 2024. Acharya Shri has been recognized as a peace ambassador and a global Jain peace ambassador at numerous international forums. He has founded Ahimsa Vishwa Bharti in India as well as the USA to promote global peace initiatives and has established the Worldpeacecenter in Delhi to further his mission of harmony, interfaith dialogue, and sustainable living across the world. So, आपका बहुत-बहुत स्वागत है. Dr. आचार्य श्री आपका बहुत-बहुत धन्यवाद शब्दों के लिए. I will do a very quick and brief translation. I hope it will suffice. It will be a summarized translation. Acharya Shri picked up on a very foundational concept in Jain philosophy, which is Anekantvad or Syadvad, and this is a concept, a foundational concept that speaks about the multiple perspectives of reality, which means that the real is not just one thing, and it is several different kinds of things. A way of understanding that, a parable that helps us understand that, is the 6 men and the elephant, and they're touching different parts of the elephant's body and saying that the elephant is different kinds of things. Sometimes the real is not what it seems. And I think there is a foundational pluralism within Jain traditions and Jain philosophy, and I'm very grateful to Acharya Shri for bringing that out, because this is not something that gets spoken of in too many forums. Based upon that, I think what Acharya Shri very importantly also told us is about some of the occasions where he felt that religious leaders have contributed immensely to humanitarian action. He spoke about various endeavors that he and Maulana Sahab have done together, in fact, regarding some of these things. One was the time where he cut short his visit when he was in the United Kingdom. He was supposed to go on to the United States for a series of sermons that he was delivering, but he came back when he heard that there was a communal riot that was breaking out and that required religious leaders to come together to make an appeal for peace, which worked in this case. So it's something that is very important for us to remember, that religious leaders end up playing a very, very significant role in everyday humanitarian issues that we face in our country today. Alongside that, I also want to mention one very important thing that Acharya Shri mentioned. He said that religion's task is to bind together and not to break. And I think that is a very, very significant thing, also because it takes me back to the word religion itself and its origin in Latin this time. It comes from the term religare, which is simply the Latin term to bind together. And I think to refer to that, to understand that across different language traditions, different faith traditions, that fundamentally religion is about togetherness and not about separation. And finally, Acharya Shri ended with the concept of seva, which I think is very significant for the panel that we are at. This is a panel about humanitarianism, and the concept of seva is a very central concept across all kinds of Indian traditions. I'm thinking very much about Malini's work on seva, in fact. But philanthropy, various kinds of charitable measures is very central to the way in which humanitarian traditions, humanitarian practices are done in religion. So, would like to thank Acharya Shri for his comments. Professor Keshavraj, please.